Okay, we are back. YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I can't express that enough, you guys. Okay? Like, comment, and subscribe. Because the information that you're going to get is information that you always wanted. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe. Now I'm going to get into it. So stage 2, I was telling you guys about during the targeted list program. There's a lot of levels to this thing. And I did the intro and I did the first, half of the program. If you master that, master the V2K, the voice to skull, then manipulating your mind, taking over your mind to do these horrible things and living in this horrible reality and this false identity while gang stalkers is invading your life. If you master that, here's a second level. Okay? And I'm going to read it down. And the second half is smear campaign. Okay? So they will have these gang stalkers because they will forever be using gang stalkers in this program, right? And what they would do is they would have these gang stalkers trying to get you to react to things that they're doing, always trying to get a reaction out of you because that's a frame. They can frame you according to however they want people to see you. Or put you as a character as, remember, you always supposed to be a crazy man. You always supposed to be a crazy woman. So they'll have these gang stalkers. They'll probably hire some close to you, your relatives. They'll send them that text. The people at your job, people in your neighborhood, everywhere you go, they need some type of footage of you acting out, of someone provoking you, or you just getting tired of the BS. So you screaming out of your lungs, you ready to, get into a brawl because you had enough of all these games. That's exactly what they need, right? They've been and took your picture, they've been and took the video and put it on a dark web and actually critiqued it just to make it look a little bit more crazy, make you look a little bit more crazier, and post it on the web. And have all these gang stalkers, even people that they hired to participate in the smear campaign, smear your name, making you seem as though you're somebody but you're not, trying to take you into this humiliation ritual. And everybody that you come across and everybody that you see every day, they smirking, they looking at you a certain way. They treating you a certain way. They dealing with you in a certain way based off of what them folks had paid them to do according to their job, within participating in this smear campaign and participating in this gang, stalking, in your town, in your city. And everybody may be in on it because folks will fall under for money. It don't even matter if they got money. If you speaking money, folks willing to betray, people willing to do anything. But then again, they want to smile in your face. Okay? So you going through this, a smear campaign everywhere you go. Remember, they got the smear campaign everywhere you go. I'm talking about in your hometown. Everybody had got to alert of the footage in the video that they had saw of you. This can be something that has to do with a hidden camera in your home where, they made it seem as though, you some, sex worker, or you doing sex work activity, but you really are having a private, intimate time, with your spouse or somebody that you dating or whatever. But that person that you thought was your spouse or somebody that you was dating, they was in, on the footage of recording you during, this intimate moment without your knowledge, without your consent, and gave that to the people for money so that they can critique it a certain way to where people see you a certain way. So then they can deal with you as such. Then you out here, you having all these people coming at you as if you some type of whore. I'm talking about man or woman. As you some type of whore, as you some type of sex worker. Also deal with that footage, that hidden camera footage as in your intimate time with your so-called partner, but it was a hitman that was in on it, that was recording. They will also put you on the auction It's called the black market. A lot of folks don't know about this because it's supposed to be hidden. It's somewhat like a human trafficking ordeal, where they'll have your picture in the footage of this is what this person do, and this is the tricks that this person could do to, according to you. And folks have been and bought you for on this black market, like how you can buy something on Netflix, like you can buy like a plan on Netflix. They've been and bought you. I'm talking about like a plan, like a monthly plan of them, watching you and your intimate privacy moments. I'm talking about as you would buy something online, as if it's a monthly plan. These folks been in and bought you as a monthly plan, and on the black market, so these folks can tune in to you and your privacy moments, because they went and got these hidden cameras, and they also got the person that you was with, and maybe you married and you thought it was like somebody that could be trusted, but it really was your hitman. And they was recording y'all sessions the whole time. They was recording maybe when you was naked, maybe when you was in the shower, maybe when you was putting on your clothes, you was putting that lotion on your skin, all type of intimate moments that you had that you thought it was the privacy of your home. There was a whole organization, and folks are paying monthly plans, to see you. It's sick, twisted, but I'm telling you, this is the second stage. Okay, a lot of folks, they find it hard to make it to the next level because of their emotions and how they feel as they've been violated. It's hard to get through this, when you have close people that you thought that loved you and you loved them. They betray you to get to send these footages and these pictures, to these perverted pedophiles. It's kind of hard. All these betrayal. I'm talking about with your spouse, your husband, your wife that betrayed you. Your kids betray you. They got, these alert on these tablets and these phones. They know how to get into contact with your children to use them against you. So they can get this footage of you. And then you know how they can critique it because of the AI. So they can critique it a certain way to get you looking like something, a certain way as they want, and then, they have this whole humiliation behind your back. Folks is approaching you wrong. Approaching you as if, you this type of way, and you far from the truth, and you trying to figure out why folks is dealing with you like this, and why folks is coming at you like this is because of the hidden, footage in the manipulation that they had edit in the video, and then they got these gang stalkers participating in it. I'm talking about people that's close to you. Folks is like, okay, how they lying? They knew this person all their life. So how they lying? But it was all a scandal. They were getting paid to participate in the smear campaign. So I ain't gonna speak too much. I'm gonna get on to, the next level, like, comment, and subscribe so that, these videos can go out to the people that need to hear this, okay? Because some folks need to hear what's going on. So like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for the third level that I'll be speaking of according to the target individual, the TI list program that you were sacrificed in.